And I have to say with some sorrow that even some of my personal heroes have been washed over by this. And I'm thinking in particular of Tucker Carlson. I'm not going to pretend we were close, but he had me on his show on Fox News a few times. I really looked up to him as an independent journalist, and he was very kind to us at Rebel News. I don't know what's happened, but here's one mashup of how Tucker has completely changed his mind on some of these core issues. Take a look at one of them, Sharia law. This I saw on the internet just the other day. Take a peek.
So a lot of Americans are concerned about Sharia law.
Sure.
And they're concerned about polls that show a strikingly large number of Muslims would like to see it supplant civil law in the countries in which they live.
Sharia law is bad, Seth. I don't know if you've heard that. It's bad. It's worse than what's happening in New York and Detroit. It's just bad.
I don't know of a single Gulf country where it's illegal to proselytize on behalf of another religion. I think that in every Muslim majority country in the world, non-Muslims are treated, have fewer rights.
And you can tell when you go to a place like Abu Dhabi or Riyadh, like, oh man, I hope we don't ever wind up in a society like this, with a rape rate of 0, where you leave your keys in your Lamborghini and don't ever worry about it being stolen.
So you often hear people say, well, Sharia is intolerant, women are treated badly, gays are treated badly. Women have, in the Quran, fewer rights than men do.
I'm not Muslim, I'm not for Sharia law. On the other hand, compared to what? Compared to Baltimore?
In England, it's 4 out of 10 British Muslims. In France, 29% of French Muslims would like to see it replace French law.
You know, if people want to get wasted, they do it at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't.
Boy, I hope we don't wind up with that.
But I've seen a bunch of polls like this that show that the attitudes of faithful Muslims are not Western at all, and that they include a tolerance of violence you don't find among, say, Presbyterians or Jews.
You know, shut up. Sharia law.
Meanwhile, a California imam is apologizing after he referred to Jews as filth.
O Allah, liberate the Al-Aqsa Mosque from the filth of the Jews. O Allah, count them one by one and annihilate them down to the very last one. Do not spare any of them.
Sorry, Sharia law.
I don't understand it. I don't understand why Tucker has suddenly gone anti-Western. He's been platforming extreme alternative historians who say that Churchill was actually the enemy in World War II, and Hitler, well, perhaps we should have been on his side. I don't get it. There's Tucker, Candace Owens goes even further in an interview with my friend Steve Edgington that she later demanded be taken down. She said that America should not have even joined the Second World War, even though Steve Edgington pointed out Japan attacked Pearl Harbor.